Hi, welcome to our midterm reorientation video. I've received several questions over the past few days about why you're changing your quiz grades to 1. So I posted here in the announcements and an email the way that the grades work. Everything adds up to 100 points, so your goal is to get as close to 100 points by the end of the month as you can. In the announcements, you'll also see that there is a quiz about Jack Johnson for June 15th. Goes with the film Unforgivable Blackness. And a survey to help me help you learn better. I don't know who puts what on the survey. I will see combined results from people who answered the survey. Then I can go into the grade book and see who did the survey, but I cannot see whether you said you hated everything or you loved everything. It's completely anonymous. However, I will give you extra credit points for completing the survey because it's really an important way for me to know what helps you learn in this class. I will show you where to find it. So, if we scroll down through our various days of work, this is the first paper that I believe was due on the 11th. You can submit it by Sunday. If you don't submit it by Sunday, I'm going to start sending emails with warnings that I will deduct points. The benefit for people who submitted it on time is they get a chance to revise it, but I will be traveling from tomorrow at least through Sunday, so I won't be grading anything that is submitted over the weekend, probably until Monday. Therefore, you will not have time to revise your first critical response paper, but you can still take the suggestions and feedback you get and apply it toward the second paper. If we scroll way down here, I do have the assignment for the second paper, but it's not due till the 23rd. Then we have the assignment folders for after the midterm and also for next week. These are the last content assignment folders for the entire class that I will make because the last week of the class is devoted to you having time to look over the presentations that you create and learn from one another. So there is a discussion board or two about planning that presentation. And if you go back to course information, you can see that midterm, I'm suggesting a Sway kind of poster presentation, but you can use Sway, PowerPoint, etc. I'll give you different options and give you lots of models. That is due on the 26th. That gives you some time to look at one another's presentations and learn from each other because I actually make up about half the final exam based on information that's in these presentations made by students. And there will be lots of information in daily work about the presentations. There is also a sample presentations sidebar here. These are from a previous class in a previous semester, so you can feel free to look through these to get ideas for how you might do your presentation, which again is not due till the 26th, but that is really what the end of the class is about. It's about you teaching me, you teaching each other, learning how to make knowledge democratic and equally shared as part of a community, which is an African American communal, cooperative way of learning. It's not about me being the dictator and the center of the world anymore. It's about all of us reaching as we climb, lifting as we climb. Teach one. That's the African American learning model for African American studies. So, back to the daily work. Hope I've cleared up a few questions for you. There will be lots more information about those presentations, but before we get there, we have information about Patricia Hill Collins. Jack Johnson is mentioned in Patricia Hill Collins' essay, and Josephine Baker is as well. And within the Josephine Baker folder, which is a really light workload, is this survey that I mentioned. You get extra credit for doing it. I do not know who posted what or said what or what you liked or didn't. It's completely anonymous, but I can find out if you did it. It's really helpful to me. And it won't let me, it won't let me look at it. Let's see. Because I'm the instructor, even though I'm in the different mode. Here, maybe this will let us look. Oh, sorry. It's just a few questions, really short questions, about 10, I think. And I really hope that you will all do this as soon as you can. So anyway, daily work. Josephine Baker, Jack Johnson. You will need Netflix, and I recommend Netflix for the Black Panther work. Now, here is the Netflix Black Panther video. You can also find Black Panther's information on Films on Demand, but this is really good. And the quiz is largely about that, although you can get the information just through researching, Googling, if you don't want to use Netflix. Lessons of Haiti you can borrow through, if you have a local library card, or you can rent from Amazon for $3.99. It's a really amazing and important film for next week. And also in Black Power, there is a Films on Demand about carceral studies, and I'll make more explanation next week, but also the Netflix video 13 I highly recommend for carceral studies. So I just wanted to show you the remainder of this work and check in with you, let you know that there won't be any new videos until at least Monday, and I'll give more clarification about next week's work. So as always, if you have questions, text or email me, and have a great day. Thank you.